I apologize for the interruption. My phone ran out of memory, so I had to take care of that. Okay, second video. So I was assessing for clonus. So what I did is I had the patient's foot here. And what I did was I held the patient's foot in a dorsal flexion, and I would observe for any movement or shaking or anything like that. Any movement would be considered clonus, and with this patient I am not observing any clonus here. Okay, so we are going to move on to the plantar reflex. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the lateral heel of the right foot. Okay, go ahead and relax. And I am going to start on the lateral heel. I'm going to come up, and the normal response should be a plantar flex, which is exactly what happened. It would be abnormal if you kind of fanned out your toes. However, in infants that is normal. We are deferring the cremasteric and the abdominal reflex, and moving on to the bedside neurological assessment. We've already done the level of conscious testing. Yeah, sorry, Professor Randolph. We're doing the best we can. Okay, so I've already assessed for her consciousness, verbal stimuli, painful stimuli, and unresponsive to speech and pain. I've already assessed her orientation. She's oriented ×3. Genesis, go ahead and sit up for just a second. I'm going to ask for you to face me. I'm going to assess her motor muscle strength. So what I want you to do is I want you to grab both of my fingers and squeeze. Okay, one more time and hold it. Okay, very good. I can't remove my hands from that. Nice and firm, equal on both sides. Okay, I am going to have you lay back down again. All right, and you work out. Okay, so I'm going to assess the leg muscle strength. So with patients, go ahead and put both legs back. Okay, Genesis, I'm going to place my hand on the top of your leg. I want you to lift your leg against my resistance. Go ahead.
Right. Oh.
Very good. Okay, right side. Very good. Okay, so we've already completed the superficial touch and the superficial pain sensory response. So I'm going to perform Perla on the patient. Genesis, I'm going to have you sit up. We're going to assess for your pupils being equal, round, responsive to light, and accommodation. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to assess the size of the patient's pupils. They are symmetrical, they are normal, they are responsive to light. So Genesis, can you look at my nose, please? Okay. So I'm pointing the light into the patient's left eye, but I'm assessing the right. Now I'm pointing the light into the right and assessing the left. Very good.
My right eye is more sensitive than the left.
Does it feel like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so constrictions of pupils were normal. All right, Genesis, what I want you to do is I want you to focus on, look at me. Okay. Okay. Let me see how I can do this. It's kind of dark in here. Look at my two fingers here. Yes, I do see a dilation in your pupils, focusing on an object far away. Now, okay. And a constriction of pupils as I move forward. I definitely see constriction and convergence of the eyes. That's great.